My daughter woke me up around 11:50 last night. My wife and I had picked her up from her friend Sally's birthday party, brought her home, put her to bed. My wife went into the bedroom to read while I fell asleep watching the Braves game. "Daddy," she whispered, tugging my shirt sleeve. "Guess how old I'm gonna be next month?" "I don't know, beautiful," as I said as I slipped on my glasses. "How old?" She smiled and held up 4 fingers. "It's 7:30 now. My wife and I have been up for almost 8 hours. She still refuses to tell us where she got him." So basically, we have a 3-year-old girl, a lovely little lass that goes up to her daddy, and she brings something kind of interesting in her fucking hands, which is I have no words to fucking explain it. Like, kids are adorable, kids are lovely. I love kids. And when I say I love kids, I don't mean in the Jimmy Savile kind of way I love kids. I mean the actual normal kind of way of loving kids, loving children. So the story was creepy, at least unsettling in my mind when I can picture. I'm not a father, I'm not a parent. I love kids and maybe I've babysitted from time to time, but that's mostly it. But kids have a interesting way of disturbing you, like unexpectedly, out of fucking nowhere. Like literally out of nowhere, they can come and say and do stuff that are quite strange, to say the least. So I do picture that, like, but there is something that about the story that actually kind of fascinated me, since I was going through it in my head, basically, since the daughter gets picked up from a party. She could have found the fingers there. She could have been given the fingers there. And when they get home, she shows the fingers to her father because he's not sleeping, basically. He stayed up watching a game. It makes sense to me. I mean, it really makes sense to me that, the girl got the fingers somewhere, she found them, or the fingers could be from some person that was attending said party. And it was kind of fascinating just to read about it. The significance of number 4 is kind of fascinating also because I've read like several sites and none of them are actually saying anything consistent. Shocking. I mean, at least maybe I didn't research enough, so I could be a little bit wrong here, maybe a little bit more. But basically, what I found, number 4 means stability, the foundation for the future. And that was kind of interesting since the parents basically stay up for 8 hours. It's from 11:50 to early in the morning just to freaking just discover where the child had gotten those set fingers. So it was fun. It was actually kind of fun. It was a nice little story, very short, very precise at what kind of eeriness it delivers and creepiness. It's not like the expressionless, like the basically expressionless ghost, where you have blood and stuff like that. I think this is a good representation of a story that doesn't need to have gore or any kind of monster to do this or that in order to bring home that feeling of uneasement. Again, this story is super short. It literally gets across what it needs to get across with a few words. Something happened. We do not know when it happened, how it happened. We have a mystery at the end of the day, and we have no resolve. Basically, we do not know how the story ends. We do not know whether the parents discover, or the child at where nothing is basically, everything is left to the imagination. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that because you actually have to picture all sorts of scenarios in your head to, like, oh, this could happen, and maybe this could happen, and to some extent, all of them could be true, and none of them could be true. So it was a nice little story, though it kind of did it sound a little bit strange. I mean, come on, being a parent and being at home, and your child brings, I don't know, some weird stuff. Like, I remember this one moment when I was babysitting uh, for a family, a close family of basically my parents are close with these people, so I babysat their little boy. And this little twerp actually found something that wasn't really disturbing, but it was kind of strange. This kid found a turtle from somewhere, and I don't think he even left the house to get the turtle. I don't remember. Like, they have like a place they didn't keep a bed. They didn't inform me, at least the first time I babysit. So it was kind of strange. Or maybe the turtle was there. I don't know. But it certainly caught me off guard. Or maybe sometimes even kids would just come up to and ask strange questions, like, how are babies made? And again, you're not the father. You're not the father, basically. You are not the father. uh, yeah, those kinds of moments. But certainly fun, interesting little story. I didn't write it. Again, I'm just reading it. I'm just doing it just for pure fucking amusement of myself. So I hope anyone that actually listens to this story kind of feel happy about the previous story that had got so much, at least, views and stuff like that. I kind of felt happy, a little bit overexcited, if you know what I'm saying. But that's all, guys. So, guys or girls, whatever, or alien beings that are currently maybe even listening to this, that's it for me. So, see ya. Bye.